Hello and welcome to yet another episode of PARICHAYA, an interview series which is being hosted by the Department of Journalism and Mass Communication, FAKIR MOHAN University, and it will be narrowcast on Vyasadarsana, the YouTube channel of FAKIR MOHAN University. So today we have a special guest with us. He is a retired professor and a geologist, and he has served the University of Baroda for more than 3 decades. And he is none other than Professor R.B. KARANTH. So, welcome to our show, sir. Sir, first of all, since you have spent here 2 days, so what is your experience being in this university?
It's a nice place. You have selected a good place for your university.
Yes,
and
sir.
quite quiet and nice one.
Thank you, sir. And since you are a geologist, my first question would be to you. It's not a question exactly. Sir, what is the relevance of geology as a subject to the entire humanity, and why some of us must study geology?
Well, the earth is sustaining a huge family of plants and animals.
Yes.
Okay. And further, we will have to study about the beginning of the earth, how it is sustaining and how it is going on. So,
Sir.
for which we have to study all these things.
Yes, sir. So, thank you, sir. And since this seminar was all about gemology, gems and jewelries, so I am curious to know what are the prospects of gems and jewelry industry in India and the world, and how can the students of geology contribute towards it?
Jewelry is being worn by human being from the last several thousands of years.
Yes, it's true.
And India is one of the countries where the gemology has developed.
Yes.
We were cutting and polishing stones.
Yes.
And exporting all over.
Yes, yes.
So we have a long history of dealing with gems and as well as jewelry.
Yes, yes. And how can the students actually contribute towards the growth of this industry, especially geological students?
Geological students, these are the geologists are the people who can study gemstone better than others. Because they know what minerals and rocks are.
Yes, yes.
And their properties.
Yes, yes.
How it can be used.
Yes, yes. True, sir. And sir, going to your personal life, tell us something about your personal journey, and what is your native place, and how did you land up, studying geology?
Well, I passed out of the school, let's say from SSLC, in the 1960.
Yes, yes.
And further, I was thinking what exactly is the subject which I can study. Then I was told that there is a subject known as geology, which deals with earth and about rocks, minerals, and so on. Then I thought, why not take it up?
Yes, yes.
Then I took it up and I liked it so much that I continued my studies on that.
What is so interesting about geology as a subject?
Geology, as I told you, deals with the earth on which we are standing.
The entire civilization is
there. Then the nature is so beautiful.
Yes, yes.
And you can see how exactly these things are, rocks have developed, and how we are dealing with it.
Yes, yes. Achha, is there any connection between geology as a subject and the kind of space exploration is being done right now? What is the role of geologists in space explorations?
Earth is one of the members of this solar system.
Yes, yes, yes.
So what we are doing here is being reflected elsewhere. So we have to study that.
Yes, yes.
And how exactly the moon is. Because moon is a part of our own system.
Yes, yes.
So we'll have to study that.
Yes.
And the neighboring planets, once again we have to study.
Yes, yes, yes. Sir, as a retired professor and senior professor also, you have a lot of experience both in research and academics. And I just want to know, what are the career prospects of the students who have taken up geology as a subject in their master's level or graduation level?
There is a lot of scope over
Yes,
here.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So we have to see our resources. Our
Yes, yes.
resources, there are one of these things are earth material.
Yes, yes.
So we will have to exploit and use it. So for which we have to study how the rocks and minerals are formed, how best we can use. So this is one after we can study.
Okay, sir. So this is your first visit to Odisha, or you have earlier
It's
visited?
the second one.
Second one.
Earlier I had come 30 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time I conducted one geology course here.
Okay.
And now once again I got the opportunity of coming here and doing.
So your specialization is gemology.
Well, that's one of the things which I specialize in.
And what are the other areas that you specialize in?
Mineralogy is a subject.
Okay.
Okay. So that is a great subject which deals with minerals.
Yes.
And minerals are being used all over, okay, for many purposes.
And what is your area of research? And how can we actually further strengthen geology as a subject and academic discipline?
So one of them is the study of gemstone itself. That's one of the subjects.
Okay.
Because first of all, I love this thing, gemstones. And nearby, there's a gem industry.
Yes.
In near Baroda, where I stay. So that's known as Cambia Kambath. So it is 5,000 year history of dealing with gemstones. So I got much more interested and studied the gem industry over there. And further, I thought no one has written any book on Indian gemstones.
Okay.
So thought of writing a book on that.
So can you please elaborate on the book, please, for our audience?
It's about gem industry in India, how it developed and what things are there, and what are the gemstones of India, and how they can be dealt with, and then how to cut and polish. These are aspects I try to cover.
And in India, I am curious to know which are the areas where we find actually reserves of gemstones.
So, vast majority of gemstones are seen in tribal belts. That's what I observed. Okay. So, in these areas, now they are all highly forested and covered by these trees and these things. And then there are a vast amount of gemstones available in this region. So, starting from Jharkhand, so which continues to Chhattisgarh, then in Orissa, then goes to Andhra Pradesh, Araku Valley, then goes to Tamil Nadu, Nilgiri and these places, then goes to Karnataka, in Malnad, all these places, then goes to Kerala. So whole belt is full of these mineral resources, particularly gemstones.
Yes, true. And sir, many people they wear these gemstones on their either on their hand, necklaces or whatever. So does it really help in does it really help them because they wear it for health reasons and for many other reasons?
That depends on their belief. According to me, it doesn't.
It doesn't help. That means scientifically we cannot say that.
Scientifically, it doesn't help in that way. Only adorn yourself. Be happy by wearing it.
Okay.
So there is no magic coming from stones.
And that means there is no connection between science and our beliefs. That is what you say.
Yeah, right.
Okay. And since you have been working in this field of geology and you have a huge experience of teaching and academics, and what will be your advice to the students who are actually studying geology and apart from geology or many other subjects who are studying? What will be your advice?
Especially in geology, there are many applications of this. Okay. So, like say, oil and natural gas.
Yes.
And space program is
another
one, studying other planets.
Yes.
And further studying these rocks and minerals which are used in several industries, and how we can take care of our own environment. So, all such these things can be studied.
And how do you see the prospects of geology in Odisha particularly?
Whole of India has good prospects, and Odisha as well.
Because Odisha has a lot of geological resources, so that's why I'm curious to know.
The tribal belt includes your Orissa.
Yes.
Passes through.
Okay, sir. And thank you, sir. Thank you very much for joining us and sharing your experience. And this is what we have for today in Parichaya. And thanks for coming, sir, and joining us in our discussion. And that's where we end for today, and we'll meet in another episode of Parichaya. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.